Hey, what's going on, guys? Coming at you with a brand new deck profile, and today I'll be showing you guys a deck that I like to call Trick and Troll. Another way you could call it is Protector of the Sanctuary Turbo. So first, a big thank you to Kenzie for recording behind the camera, because, having to hold the phone in one hand while, moving the cards around with another hand is just too difficult, to struggle. Um, but yeah, I actually took this to my locals last week and surprisingly got second place, only losing out to Chris Thorne's Zodiacs. Team Oversight, the channel that he's a part of, actually has the original deck profile, and they will soon also have a dual video between myself and Chris. If you do want to check that out and see the deck in action, but we'll go ahead and get right into the deck profile, and you'll kind of see as we go along why it's called Trick and Troll. So starting off, for the main monster of the combo, we have the free Protector of the Sanctuary. This says as long as this card remains face up on the field, your opponent cannot draw cards outside of their draw phase. So basically what you need to do is get this card in the graveyard as fast as possible and then revive it back on your opponent's standby phase, which is one of the main parts of the combo. Then for getting them into the graveyard, we have the one Fiendish Rhino Warrior. Protector does happen to be a Fiend, so Fiendish Rhino Warrior works out really well with him. And then the one Mathematician, our only real normal summon of the deck. We can just normal summon him, send Rhino Warrior, and then send Protector, or just straight up send Protector, so pretty good. Then for the final monster, just basically an extra insurance policy in the way that we actually can win with this deck, because the unfortunate thing with a lot of the decks that are out there now, the really good decks, is they can top deck into one of like a billion cards that just get their plays going, even starting off with no hand. But the Arclord Christia just limits the amount of cards they can draw to get them back into the game, and along with telling your opponent that they can't have a hand, it's just really awesome as well and trolly to just say, oh hey, you can't Spell Summon either. So yeah, free Christia is just there for the extra insurance policy. For spells, we're looking to dig deep into our deck to get to our combo. So we have the free card Demise. Also serves a secondary purpose of getting our Christia and getting our Protector in graveyard to revive back. The free Dark World Dealings, again, more draw power that also gets cards we need in graveyard. Free Into the Void, same thing, draw cards, get Protector and Christia in grave. Then we have the 2 Contract with Don Dowson. This is a newer card from Duelist Saga. When it's activated, both players lose 1,000 life points and each player draws 1 card. And then every card that each player draws after this card's activated, they have to reveal. And then as long as a player controls a spell card that was revealed by this effect, they can't normal summon or set, but that's not really too relevant. The only reason I only play 2 is because it's only once per turn. I can only activate it once per turn, so it would clog at multiples. But the burn damage actually does become pretty relevant, especially with what you'll see in the side deck. Next we had a 2 Magical Mallet. Was previously playing 3, but it did clog a lot of multiples. It is a -1 card, but it still is pretty good at getting dead cards out of your hand and trying to get to your combo pieces. But yeah, there's never an instance where you want to resolve 3. By that point, you probably just lose because you just lost so much out of your hand. 2 Pod Desires, really good draw card. Banish 10, draw 2. It is a -9, but you need to dig deep into your deck. Again, only play 2 because it is a once per turn. And the only drawback to this is that there is a chance that you banish all three of the Protector, but it's a chance you kind of have to take with this kind of deck. Then the 2 Pod Duality, just another really good card for digging deep into your deck to try to get to that last combo piece you need. And again, only 2 because it is only once per turn. Then we have the 1 Foolish Burial for dumping either Protector or Christia engraved, straight from deck. The one day a piece, again, more draw power, also a bit of stall power as well. Doesn't really matter that your opponent draws a card because if you pull out the combo, you're going to get rid of their whole hand anyway. So the 1 day a piece just gives us extra consistency towards the combo. And then finally, the 1 Upstart Goblin, just some more draw power, and the 1,000 life point gain actually becomes very relevant with the side deck, which I'll get to here in a bit. So for traps, to bring back our Protector of the Sanctuary, we have the free Call of the Haunted and the free Oasis of the Dragon Souls. Also to bring back our Arclord Christie as well. And I max out on all of these because I actually do want to see at least 2 of these in my opening hand, or draw into at least 2 of them in order to get both Protector and Christie on board on my opponent's turn. And then for the part of the combo that actually gets rid of the opponent's hand, we have the free disturbance strategy and the free present card. So I'll go ahead and go over really quickly how the main combo of this deck works. With disturbance strategy, it makes your opponent shuffle their entire hand back into their deck, and then they draw the same number of cards. With present card, they discard their whole hand and then draw 5. So present card is obviously the weaker of the two because there's a lot of decks that can actually benefit off of their cards being in the graveyard. But I play the maximum amount just to see the combo as much as I can. So basically what you need for the combo is you need Protector of the Sanctuary in the graveyard. And then you need either a Call of the Haunted or a Waste of the Dragon Souls. And then a Disturbance Strategy or a Present card. So what you do is on your opponent's standby phase, you flip up Disturbance Strategy, Chainlink 1. And then Chainlink 2, you activate a Waste of the Dragon Souls, targeting the Protector. Chain resolves backwards, Protector comes back to the field. And then Chainlink 1, Disturbance Strategy, was already activated, so it has to resolve as much as it can. Do keep in mind, if Protector was already on the field, Disturbance Strategy could not activate because of its continuous effect that says the opponent can't draw outside the draw phase. But because it wasn't on the field when you activated this, it does have to resolve fully. So your opponent would shuffle their whole hand back into the deck, or in the case of present card, discard their whole hand, and then they would draw nothing because Protector is now on the field when this is resolving. So that's how the combo works, and that's how you just trick and troll them by making them lose their entire hand. So that is the 40 card main deck. Go ahead and go on to the extra deck. Hello, my face. So we just have kind of some filler fusions here. None of them are really that relevant, but just some cool filler fusions that you can play. Again, it'll be kind of relevant with a certain card in the side deck you'll see here in a second. Then one random synchro in the 1 Starless Dragon because you say rules. Rev it up. Then we have some rank 4s. One Castel in case we ever need to get rid of a problematic card. Never really comes up though. The one that does come up the most is the one Gagaga Samurai. You can overlay 2 Protectors into him and get a guaranteed 3800 damage just to put your opponent on a clock after you pull off the combo. So that's why we play the Samurai. This becomes a lot better along with Gagaga Cowboy once Tricksters come out in Code the Duelist. This deck will actually be capable of OTKing the opponent consistently after pulling off the hand loop combo, which will be really, really fun. It'll be a deck that I actually take to a regional because I'm just that kind of trolly guy. It's just crazy how consistent it is once Tricksters come out. Then we have the 106 Giant Hand, just a decent defensive rank 4 you can make to prevent your opponent from top decking like a Terratop or a like a Molmarat or something like that that'll get them back in the game. Then the Utopia and Lightning package for, I guess, more damage if you ever needed it. Then for the side deck, this is a full conversion side deck going into yet another trolley deck. The purpose of this side deck is that the way the main deck is set up, the deck pretty much cannot win going second because it's all geared around looping your opponent out of their hand when you go first. So you need something to side deck into game 2 and 3 if you have to go second to give yourself a chance of winning. So that's basically the purpose of this deck, of this side deck. And I think the most consistent way of doing so is with the side deck I chose to put together. So starting us off, we have the free Dark Lord Nurse Replicule, my Bae, my Soul Animal, my Angel, my Demonic Angel. So yeah, it is a Nurse Burn side deck. With all the draw cards already in here, it's pretty consistent to be able to draw into the full combo going second to be able to burn your opponent for game. Dark Lord Nurse Replicule is a part of that. Then we have some other side deck cards just to kind of deal with some problems that Nurse Burn could face going second. First is the 2 Twin Twister, basically for Roll Decree, Anti-Spell Fragrance, or other MSTs and Twin Twisters. And then the Book of Moon and Raigeki is here for negations like Totally Awesome or Denko Sekka or Jinzo or things like that. Zodiac Dryden as well. So these are just kind of answers to certain problems that the Nurse Burn part of the deck would have. Then for the reverse burn cards, we have the triple gift card, triple try and guess. The fusions are kind of there because if I were in a pinch and needed to gain life points, I could call fusions, and I play a total of 9 fusions, so more than likely I would gain life points I would need to off of this if that ever came up. And then finally the 2 Pass of Destiny. You know, again, just playing as much of the reverse burn as I can to consistently pull off that OTK. All right, so that is it for this brand new deck profile of my Trick and Troll deck. Thank you again to Kenzie for recording behind the camera. We are going to be off to my little brother's birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, which will be really, really fun. You're never too old for Chuck E. Cheese, especially their pizza.
Crust.
Oh, yeah. All right, so that's it for the deck profile. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.